Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mid Pugmaster here today with the BBR Season 2, I believe, yes, Week 7 Team Builder and Battle against my boy Shay Queza, coach of the Dallas Starmies. So, if you don't know who Shay is, he's a amazing content creator. He does a weekly podcast that I believe goes up on every Tuesday now, and he just makes amazing content. He makes amazing draft analysis. He raps them all, so just go check it out. He's almost at 200 subscribers. When he hits 200 subs, he's going to, I believe, have like a roast session where like 10, like I believe it's 10 of his closest friends just get to roast just the living crap out of him. So just go check him out so we can, and go subscribe so we can see that. So before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell in the corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. And make sure to, and as I already literally just said, make sure to subscribe because around like 70% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So just go, it's not hard to hit the subscribe button. It's free content. And if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe at any point. So Shay has a scary team. He has an Urshifu single strike, an Azumarill, a Blastoise, Toxtricity, Decidueye, Flygon, Piloswine, a Alolan Dugtrio, Rapidash, and Thwackey. So he last time we played was in NCP, and he brought a Delibird against me. So it honestly would not surprise me if he brings Thwackey, just because he loves bringing his low tier threats against me. And but obviously he's gonna bring the Urshifu. It just I don't have switch into it outside of Whimsicott. But if he gets the Poison Jab play right once, I don't have a switch in. Zoomerill's just always scary. There's no great switch in, especially on my team. Like his fairy stab is just so powerful when my steel type's a Excadrill, which he could just Aqua Jet or Liquidation. Then he has a Blastoise that can just be bulky, or it can Shell Smash and try to sweep me. Toxtricity's a threat that you always just have to look out for, especially when I have a Gigalith for it. But once that just gets weakened a little bit because it doesn't get reliable recovery, he can deal with it pretty well. And Decidueye is just a grass and ghost type. I was trying to mix the two words there for a second. Sorry, I got choked up there for a second. It doesn't hit super hard, but like it's just really annoying to figure out what set it could be because it could be extremely offensive with like Swords Dance or Nasty Plot. It can be like a pivoting like Scarf set. It can just be defensive with like Defog and Roost. It's kind of the same as Flygon. Like if it comes, it'll probably try to be Choice Scarf, or even it could honestly be Choice Band and just try to do some damage. I don't think it comes though. Piloswine is just hard. It's not super hard on my team to break, but it's just annoying. And it's just a Piloswine. It's something you always see get drafted, and it's just the baby Mamoswine that still hits super hard. Alolan Trio, I can see him maybe wanting to bring for like Choice Band Sandforce sets because I don't have a great ground resist. Like if he brings that, I don't really switch in. Rapidash, I don't think will come between just having Sand plus Vaporeon. And Thwackey, I already said my thoughts on. So as you can see, we're bringing Hitmonchan for the first time. Max attack, max speed, adamant nature. I want to outspeed like a modest electricity because I feel like he has no reason to run timid. So I can just auto outspeed that if he's not Choice Scarf. And I can hit it with an EQ to hit it super hard. Drain Punch is a great stab against the Urshifu, Piloswine, Dugtrio. Thunder Punch is there for Azumarill and Blastoise, just hits those super hard. And then Ice Punch is there for Flygon and Decidueye and Thwackey. So like I hit his team super hard with all this super effective coverage. So the extra belt just makes it hit just that much harder with those super effective attacks. Then we have physically defensive Vaporeon with max HP, max defense bold, which protects Scald Flip Turn. Just try to pivot into Azumarill. I can beat Blastoise. Well, not if he gets a toxic, then I don't beat it. But it's like I can pivot into it, so like his special Shell Smash never beats me. I can pivot into Flygon and Piloswine, Dugtrio. So like it can do some damage this game. Like it can take some hits and like flip turn out. Get some initiative or just Scald for damage. Then we have SD Life Orb with Mega Horn, Poison Jab, Aqua Tail. With enough speed, I believe is to outspeed. So it looks like 110, so I was outspeeding the Dugtrio. This is probably going to be a great breaker, maybe late game win con. Just I don't even need to get the SD up to break. It's just super useful. But just with that Life Orb plus this coverage, it just hits his team super hard because he doesn't have something that can just switch into this besides like maybe Palace one, but it doesn't get reliable recovery. So if I just keep eating hits on it, get some chip damage here and there, it this mon can just break through and sweep. Then we have our standard max HP, almost max speed Whimsicott with 44 in special attacks with leftover. So Moonblast, Giga Drain, Psychic, and U-turn. Just try to pivot into Urshifu. We don't have a check to it, but we can pivot into it with this if he doesn't click Poison Jab. We can try and revenge Azumarill, do some damage to Blastoise. I have Psychic for the Toxicity that will pivot in. So just depending on how the match is going, I can either Psychic, trying to get damage off, if that's what I need, or I can just U-turn and pivot into like Gigalith, and just wall it. This can be Flygon. It can kill Paliswan if it's weakened. I can kill Dugtrio if it's weakened. Then we just have another Life Orb, Swords Dance Sweeper with Earthquake, X's, or an Iron Head, with enough speed for the modest Toxicity. Because as I said before, he brings Timid that's just so much easier for us to switch into. I'm not too scared of it. But if I just get an SD up with Life Orb, I just kind of just win. If the Azumarill gone slash doesn't have Aqua Jet, which is something I need to be careful of. So like this mon can just do so much damage because Blastoise doesn't really want to take 2 Earthquakes, especially if I can get rocks up with my Gigalith, and I have like the Sand up. It's super useful. Then we just have specially defensive Gigalith with the Smooth Rock, just to have as many Sandtras as possible for that control. Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Toxic, Earthquake, just specially defensive to take those hits, like I said. Get rocks up, just to get things in range for the Scolipede, for the Excadrill. Just get that little bit of chip so I can break through this team and either win with my Scolipede or Excadrill. This mod isn't great, but like it's a necessary mod for this match. So thank you all for watching the team builder, and I'll see you all in the battle. And here we are with the battle. So he brings Thwackey. That's not a good mon. Like that's such a bad mon. So he brings Toxicity, Blastoise, Azumarill, Thwackey, Paliswine, and Urshifu. That's the dark one. So I'm honestly just going to lead with Hitmonchan, just because I can do some damage. Like I don't ever kill something, but like I just whittle this team down very fast. I'm not surprised to see Thwackey, but I don't want it to be here at all. And sorry if game audio is kind of low. The last few videos it's been a lot louder than I wanted it to, so I'm just kind of testing it. So hopefully it's good. But I've already told him good luck, have fun. As long as he just doesn't take me by the hand. So he's picked his lead. We got Hitmonchan just going just because we get to do damage to whatever comes in. So he's going to... Oh, this is lagging out already. Hopefully this doesn't lag the entire battle. Ursher baby. That's the Urshifu. Okay. As long as he's not banded, we live a close combat. And all he knows, we could be max HP and live. So I'm just going to Drain Punch here. If he clicks close combat, good for him. And he could be like Scarf Lead with like Poison Jab. So he's just going to click U-turn. So that did 125 to 94. So 125 minus... That did 31. So he's probably adamant, which would be fair against my team. So he's going to go into Blastoise. That did a decent bit. That almost healed me back to full. We see leftovers. So brought him to around like 65. I just kind of want a Thunder Punch here. I don't want to risk like my Vaporeon or something else getting burned. Not burned, toxic. Because that would be a pretty easy play here. So I'm just going to go for the Thunder Punch here to try to get some damage off on this. Break it down. That is good damage. We get the paralysis. Okay, he clicks Toxic. And he misses. That was very unfortunate. Like, that turn could not have gone much worse for him. So I'm just going to click Thunder Punch here again. But, so this thing's just going to die. Crit, I don't think that mattered, but it still sucks. So Hitmonchan kills Blastoise. Like, that Toxic Mix does suck. We don't know how much it'll impact the game until, you know, later on. But we should at least be down 18%, which is the difference between, like Urshifu killing us, Toxtricity killing us. But he can easily go like a Azumarill here. He can go like Toxtricity. So he's gonna go into Egg. This is a Azumarill, that's fine. There's no way he doesn't click a Fairy move here. But I still don't have a switch in. Like, he just kind of beats my team right now. Like, my switch into Play Rough is Scolipede. Like, Choice Band just claims the kill. But Hitmonchan's my least useful member. Okay. So Azumarill's gonna kill my Hitmonchan. So I could just go Whimsicott. That's like my most free play, I feel. And I can just click Moonblast. Yeah, he's under 25%. So this kills max HP. I don't know what item he is on this. We know he's not a berry. I would assume just, you know, what's it called? Choice Band. But he goes on to his Toxtricity. Let's see how much this does. That is around 20. But we have Gigalith here just for this. It still doesn't like chewing kids, but we know if he clicks another trigger move, it's going to be Volt Switch. That's it. I kind of wish I clicked Psychic, but there was a chance it didn't kill the Azumarill if it was max HP. So there was no reason to, you know, try to make that prediction when it could have, you know, lost us the Whimsicott. So he clicks Boom Burst. That's fair. 191 to 149. So that did 42. So he could very easily be Choice Specs, or he could be like Silk Scarf. I'm just gonna Toxic. No, I'm gonna Toxic as the Thwackey comes in. I think that's my best play, because there's no way he stays in here when he doesn't kill me, and EQ would kill him tenfold. But, like, okay, so he's going to switch out. And he's going to go into Usher Baby. That's the Urshifu. That's also fair. And he knows there's no way we stay in here, but I'm kind of forced to go... What's it called? Whimsicott? Kind of wishing I clicked Rocks there, but I couldn't risk that. But if we just get this Palestine weekend, we just kind of win with Scolipede. Actually, we need Toxicity Weekend because I did not bring EQ. Actually, if I get to +2, I do kill Toxicity. I want to go into Whimsicott here because he's going to click Drain Punch. 167 to 122. 167 to 122. So do we know if this thing's choice banded? So that did 45 to Whimsicott. That looks like he's just Choice Scarp Adamant. I don't think he stays in here. So I'm just going to U-turn out. Because like this thing puts on a lot of pressure. Yeah, so he's going to switch out. He's probably going to go into like Toxicity or Azumarill, Punko's Rock. I wanted to click the Toxic there. I meant Psychic. But this was overall my best play. Because now I can actually go into Excadrill. And how much do I do to Thwackey? Actually kill at +2? With what if he's like max HP, max defense? Then it's a roll. So like Rocks actually would have been the better play there. So I'm gonna click the SD here. Because there's no way he stays in. And if he does, he doesn't kill me. But like if he's not just straight, you know, max HP, max defense with Impish, we kill him. With the +2 Life Orb X Scissor. So he stays in. He has to click Boomburst here. 195 to 82. So that did 113. Could he have done that if he was Silk Scarf? So we know he's Choice Specs. And Iron Head has definitely kills here. I don't know why I said it like that. So Excadrill kills Toxicity. Does he kill me with Grassy Glide? With his Thwackey? So he's gonna go on to Egg. I mean, yeah, I didn't even think about this. That was a bad play. On my part. Because how much does Aqua Jet do? That definitely does more than enough. So I'm gonna go on to Vaporeon here because like this thing can still be a late game, you know, like sweeper. Or just breaker. But I have to go Vaporeon here. If he clicks Play Rough, that's just a good play on his part. And it wouldn't surprise me if he has to make that play just because he's in such a bad position. So I'm gonna go Vaporeon. What is he click? He clicks Play Rough. That was a good play. 237 to... Oh. That did a lot. If he's max HP, he has a chance to live this. How many more turns of Sand is there? There's only one. So my only play is to click Scald. I don't have another choice. Okay, so Vaporeon kills... What's it called? Vaporeon kills Azumarill. So right now he has a Thwackey, a Piloswine, and an Urshifu. My Scolipede is looking great once his Piloswine goes down. Or even just weakened. Yeah, so he's going to go into Thwackey here. I have no reason to save this thing. And I would just love to see what this Mon goes for. So I'm going to click Scald. I don't want him to set up an SD. Okay, so he does click SD. So I just need to get a burn. I did not get the burn, but I can't complain. And like Scolipede just straight kills the Megahorn through Eviolite if he's max HP still. So it mainly just comes down to, you know, like if I can kill him, like if I hit. So he's Grassy Glide. Thwackey kills Vaporeon. So I have to go Scolipede here. And I just need to hit Megahorn. So this Megahorn's gonna go through here. I just need to hit. But even if you go into like Pylo here, I can just SD up on you the next turn. Because of the grassy terrain. Just hit. Okay. That's what I wanted. Scolipede kills Thwackey. So he has Piloswine and Urshifu. If he was Pylo, I kind of just want to stay in and click like SD. I have Excadrill, Whimsicott, Giga. This is like, I just need damage on this. So my, what's it called, can come back in. My Whimsicott can come in and click, what's it called? Giga Drain? That doesn't do a lot, so he's probably more like max HP, max defense. He goes for high horsepower. He kind of chewed that Aqua Tail. How many more turns of terrain is there? There's only one more, so that's fine. Because I still have like an Excadrill that's useless anyways. You know, come in and click Iron Head. So this should kill me. So Piloswine kills Scolipede. So I have to go Excadrill here. And I click Iron Head. Because even if he brings in the Urshifu that's still damage. And Earthquake never kills this thing, so I just click Iron Head. So even if he's max HP, max defense with an Eviolite, I do 54 to 65. So he makes the play into Urshifu, which is fine. That's a fair play. He's gonna still taking an Iron Head. So at this point, I just sack off my Gigalith because it doesn't deal with Pylo or the Urshifu. So he's a little bit above 25% with this, and he's around like 40 something with Piloswine. So like, if he's like Choice Band Sucker Punch, does that kill Whimsicott? That comes nowhere near close to killing Whimsicott, which is nice. So I'm just going to go on to Gigalith here. It's just the most useless mon I have. Clicks Wicked Blow. So this does 149 to 55. So that is 94, which shows us he's not banded. You know, just extra confirms it. So this mon always dies here. I just click Stone Edge. Both of these always die. So Urshifu kills Gigalith. And I don't know if that was sand or toxic. Does my Whimsicott kill Piloswine? Excadrill has... I mean, either way it's fine. Because he'll be at a low amount. Yeah, he's in around like mid-30s. So if I just Giga Drain here... So we know he's not max attack adamant. So even I don't believe an Ice Shard crit would even kill. It doesn't. Yeah, he's gonna go for Ice Shard. So I believe he lives on 1. Would he have killed Excadrill with Ice Shard? He actually would have, so if he Icicle Crush there, he would have won. But now we're gonna kill, so what's it called? Whimsicott kills Piloswine. So that is a 2-0 victory over Shay. So we are now going to be 5-2 plus 11. So we're going to actually be tied for 3rd with Platinum Howler. But he'll still be in 3rd since, you know, he beat us early in the season. So that was a great game to my man Shay. Getting the paralysis on Blastoise sucked. And him missing Toxic, but it ended up not mattering. Because my, him only ended up just dying the next turn. Well, turns after. But getting that paralysis on Azumarill was pretty huge. So, like, it was a big problem that I just kind of neutered by getting a paralysis. So, but, you know, it's the game we play, but, like, it still sucks to do that to a good pal. If you don't know, me and Shay are good pals. If I didn't say that in the team builder. He took me by the hand. Off his quote best. So, but go check out him. He played that battle great. There's not much I can say. He played that battle great. He's improved a lot over the years. And it's great to see him in this league and just see how he's doing. So, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.